everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life, and today I am going to go ahead and do the tutorial for the the Trifold gift box, okay? And as you've already seen, some of you, and I'll put the link down below to the walkthrough on this little book, but I'm going to show it to you now too, okay? But in the tutorial, I'll show you how to make the top and how to do the book. We actually start off with making the inside first, and then we do the box or the trifold around the little boxes. And all I ask is that if you do make one of these, please give me credit for this. I've not seen one of these before, so I did make the little compartments to hold your cocoa and the tea bags and such. I did do all the measurements myself for that, so if you do make those and you use part of my tutorial or the boxes or whatever, the little tea and cocoa holders, if you do make one, can you please just announce my name and my YouTube channel? I would really appreciate it, okay? So I went ahead and made this for our Winter Wonderland week 2 project, okay? And my lid does sit on there straight, however, because of the little guy that's popping up here, it's kind of crooked, but it does sit on there straight without him being in there. So I'm going to take him out just for a second, okay? I don't know if, oh, you know what? I can do that. Okay, leave that one in there. But yeah, so that we all can see it. So it pops up just a little bit, but see how it sits on there straight, just like that. Okay, so so stinking cute, you guys. I absolutely love this little box, and I'll probably be making more for little gifts to send to my little crafty friends. So so anyway, the lid is optional. As always, you can make one or you don't have to, okay? And that just goes to the side here. It opens up like this, okay? And then you can put your little stir sticks or your little, if you have little, what do I want to say, like pens. Somebody on my walkthrough of this cute little book said that you could put like notepads, pens, and I thought that was a great idea. So you could even make this into, you know, just put like little photo mats inside if you wanted to do a little photo mat or a little journal booklet, you know, it's stuffed inside of each of the pockets or something. So I thought that would be really cute as well. So let's go ahead and walk through. Now, like I said, I did come up with this little you know, compartments myself, okay? I went ahead and I scored everything and did the measurements, and you know, so each place, like this one is smaller than this one. That's because the tea bags are smaller than the cocoa bags, so this one will be a little smaller than this one here, okay? And these are the little tea spoons. These are actually honey. These are so, oh my gosh, these are so good, you guys. They're so good. So I absolutely love these. And then you can put your teas inside of here. So cute. So and then of course you can have your cocos here, and I did a couple of different ones. And then here I put in some instant coffees, but you could actually put like little mint sticks on this side or whatever you would like. So yeah, so there's those. So, and then of course I just decorated the inside with this beautiful paper, frozen roses, and then it closes up like this, and it is magnetized, okay? And I did show you how to put the magnet on and how to have, if you don't have magnets, to put ribbon, or if you don't have ribbon, you can always just use Velcro, and you would just place your Velcro here or here, and then place the other side right there, so it would shut, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Okay, y'all, so now we're going to start our book box, okay? And you're going to need one piece that is 7 1/4 by 9, okay? So 7 1/4 by 9. You're going to score it at 1 inch. You're going to score at 3 3/4, okay? You're going to score at 4 1/4, you're going to score at 4 3/4, and then you're going to score at 4 or 6 1/4. Okay, so that is what you're going to score at. Okay, then you're going to turn it to the 9-inch side. Okay, and you're going to score at 6 7. Okay, and that's the first sheet you're going to do. The second sheet you're going to do is going to be 8.5 by 10, and I'm going to score that along with you. Okay, you are going to go ahead and you're going to score at 1 inch. All right, so we're going to score at 1 inch. You're going to score at 4 1/4. You're going to score at 4 3/4. You're going to score at 5 1/4 and at 7 1/2. Okay. And then you're going to turn to the 10-inch side, okay, along your scoreboard, all right, and you're going to score at 6. Okay, so again, on the 8.5-inch side, you're going to score at 1 inch. You're going to score at 4 1/4, 4 3/4, 5 1/4, and then at 7 1/2. And then you're going to turn and you're going to score at 6 7. Okay? So that is for your second sheet. Okay? And this sheet is going to house your hot cocoa, and it's going to have your coffee sticks or creamers, or if you have little something else you want to stick in there, you can stick those in there. Alrighty. Okay, so to fold this, what you're going to do is see this score line here right in the middle, okay, and it is going to be the 4 3/4 inch score line that you had. All right, you're going to fold that over, okay, just like that. All right, and you're going to burnish that down, and this is how you're going to put both of these pieces together. Okay, so on your other one you're going to do the same thing. Okay, you're actually going to use this as a little divider. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and bring those two up just like this. All right, flip that the other way, kind of like when you're making a hinge for a mini album. All right, just like that. So that's how that's going to look now. Okay, so once you're done making your little divider right here, we're going to go ahead and now you're going to go lift up on that bottom score line. Okay, just like that. And you're going to go ahead and fold the other piece up. Okay, just like that. Okay, now you should have something that looks like this. Okay, just like this. Alrighty, and then you can go ahead and fold these other pieces in if you want to. That's fine too. Alrighty, just like that. Okay, so now all your pieces are folded in. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to bring this little piece up, your divider, okay, and see where you have these two lines right here, this little tiny space right here. You're going to cut right in between that. Okay, so you're going to cut right in between that. So I'm just going to grab your scissors. Okay, as it's folded, you're going to go ahead and just cut right there, and then cut right there, just like that. So now you have this little guy by itself. Okay, just like that. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to spread this apart, and you're actually going to cut this middle section, okay, right down the middle. Okay, so you're going to cut this right here, grab your scissors, and just cut that middle part just like that up to this little this little guy right here. So now you have that. Okay, so now you have two little flaps here on the edge down here like this, right? And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and cut your little tabs here, okay, because this is how you're going to form your box. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and I just cut on either side of that score line. So now you have something like this, right? Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and we're going to place a piece of tape right on the back of this piece right here, okay? So you're going to go ahead and grab either your glue or your adhesive, whatever you would like, and you're just going to go ahead and you're going to place your tape right on the back of that. Okay, just like that. Okay, and you can do it for the little piece too down here. I didn't think about that. But you're going to need one on there too. Just like this. Alrighty. So just like that. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to place those together. Okay, so you're just going to squeeze those 2 1/2-inch pieces together like you do when you do your, if you make mini albums, that's, well, you're going to do that. Okay, just like that. Alright, so now they are like this. Okay, they're adhered together. And you have this little guy right here. You can actually tape him down, okay? You don't, because we really don't need him on there, but because he's on there already, I just went ahead and left it on there. And you can go ahead and just tape him down. So I'm just going to grab another piece of small adhesive, okay, just like that. Place that on there. Okay. And you can just go ahead and fold him down that way, just like that. Okay. Now these two little guys, you can put adhesive on the back of them. Alrighty. And or you can apply your glue, whichever is easier. And I think I'm just going to use my glue for this part. Alright, so just like this, you're just going to put a little bit of glue on there, just like that. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and bring this up, okay, this piece, and you're going to go ahead just and attach those little flaps to the inside of your big flap right here, okay, and that's how you're going to do that. Okay, you're not adhering these down yet. Okay, these are apart, okay, so you're not adhering those down yet. Alright, these here are going to go on the inside of that, okay, so it's going to look like that, okay. So these two pieces here, okay, you've got right here, you can either add glue to these or you can add your adhesive tape, whatever you like. This flap is going to be on the other side of this guy right here, like that. And this flap is going to be on the other side of the divider, like this. Okay? So that's how those are going to sit. And you're going to have a little box when you're done, just like this. Okay? And that's how that should look. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. So you're going to go ahead and we're going to put adhesive down one side. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put my glue down this side here. Alright, just like that. And then I'm going to grab this little guy and put adhesive on him. Alright, just like that. And I'm going to glue that down. Okay, I'm going to bring this over and glue this guy down. Okay. And now you can bring your other piece over and attach both of them together. Okay, so I'm going to grab them and I'm just going to make sure that they're even when they set. Okay, I'm going to put some glue on here. Bring them together. Make sure they're even. Grab both pieces. Okay. Okay, just kind of gently push to make sure that they're gluing down together. Okay, just like that. And now you have this last piece that you can place glue on. Alright, so now you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so now you have a little place for your hot cocoa. Okay, and I am using these packets right here. Okay, and I have a little place for my little coffee sticks that are going to be in here. Just like that. Okay. So there we go. So there's that. So now you can go ahead and you can cut your paper down and go ahead and paper this, okay, this piece. Okay, so that is now finished. Your second piece is going to house your tea bags and your little honey sticks or whatever, like if you have little chocolate sticks or maybe peppermint spoons or something, that will fit nicely in here. Okay, so again, you're going to need a piece that is 7 1/4 by 9. You're going to score 1 inch at 3 1/4 inches, 4 1/4, 4 3/4, and 6 1/4. Okay, again, we're going to do the same thing. You're going to go ahead and if you want to, you can fold it, or if you already know where to cut, you can do that too. So I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to cut right in between the score lines, like I usually do. And then again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut in right in the center of this here. Okay. Now we're not going to cut all the way up, so remember that, because we're going to fold. We're going to fold this, and we got to cut in between these two lines here. Okay, so we're going to do that. So when you're folding all of your score lines, be sure to burnish everything in so it all lays nicely for you when you fold up the box, okay? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and lay your tape right in that valley area, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and take the backing off and stick those two pieces together like you would do a hinge for your mini album, okay? Next, you're going to get your scissors and you're going to cut at that 6 and 7 inch score line to have that little piece in the middle, and you're just going to go ahead and place a piece of tape on there and glue that down. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put this together. So again, you're going to put glue on top of those little flaps there. You're going to glue those little flaps to the inside, either side of the box, okay, the bottom portion. Then you're going to go ahead and lift up and you're going to glue those pieces on the inside. Okay, so your flaps are going to be glued here, just like I'm doing. Alrighty. And then you're going to place glue. Don't forget that you do need to burnish in your items so that way they are securely adhered. And then you're going to go ahead and place glue right on those little tiny flaps that are in the middle. And you're going to go ahead and glue those down. Okay. And then you are going to go ahead and then on the last flap there on the outer edge of the box, you're going to go ahead and glue that one down. Okay, so there is the other little box, okay, and so this will house your teas and whatever you would like to send to your little friend, or just some little happy mail. I just thought this was such a cute idea. And so there's your teas, and then I'm going to be sticking the little honey sticks in there as soon as they come in. So hopefully tomorrow. But anyway, there's those two things. Now, to go ahead and put these in our box, okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create that now. Okay, y'all, so for your base, I would like you to use 110-pound cardstock. Now, if you don't have 110-pound cardstock and you just have the 80-pound cardstock, what I would like you to do is maybe double up on your mats for when you cover the base of your books, so that way it's a little bit sturdier. Okay, for your measurements, for the first piece, you're going to need one that is 12 by 6 1/4. Okay. The second piece is going to be 5 3/4 by 6 1/4. And then you're going to need a piece that is 2 1/8 by 7 5/8. Okay. So that is what you're going to do there. So for this here, we're going to go ahead and bring this in. You are going to go ahead and set this on the 12-inch that is across your scoreboard, and you're going to score at 4 3/8. So 4 3/8. Okay. And at 6 1/2. All right. Going to be your two score lines. Okay, so next we got to add on this 5 3/4 inch piece on the end here, and what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and grab your 3/8 inch score tape. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab that, put that on the end here. That's going to be on your right hand side. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Burnish that down really good. And then you're going to go ahead and add this on top of there. Okay. And that is just going to go on here. just like that. Alrighty. And excuse the noise, you guys. It's my dog playing again. So, okay, so now you have that on there, and we went ahead and burnished that down. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and we are going to score on the other side of where that line is right there. Okay, so I want you to score. So I'm gonna place this at the 6-inch, and that is going to be where I'm gonna bring this in just a bit. Okay, so see where it's at the 6-inch, and this is the seam that we just created with that 5 3/4 inch piece. Okay, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and score a 1/2 inch right at that, right there. So at 6.5 inches you're going to score. Okay, and then you're going to score at 8 5/8 right there. Okay, just like that. Alrighty, and now you can go ahead and you can burnish in your score lines. I'm just going to grab this, bring this in, bring that over. Okay, go ahead and fold that over just like that. Okay, and then you can fold this piece over like that, and there is your little book. So that is going to overlap like that, so you will have a like a trifold. Okay, so that is how that's going to look, just like that. Alrighty. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to make the lid. Okay, the lid is going to be your 2 1/8 by 7 5/8 piece, and you're going to score it at 1 inch all the way around. Okay, so once you have this scored and you have already burnished in all of your score lines, you're going to go ahead and cut a small piece right here. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and cut right on that score line there. Okay, so you're just going to cut right down the middle. Okay, right on either side, because these are going to be your little flaps that you're going to make a lid with. Alright. Alright, so once you have that done, then you can go ahead and bring these little tabbies in and fold these up and tack these down with your adhesive. Okay? So to keep our little book closed, there's one of two ways we can keep this closed. And so wanted to go ahead and let you know, if you wanted to place magnets on this, okay, you are more than welcome to do so. And I will be placing one magnet here, okay, and it's just right in the center, about a 1/2 inch in, okay. And I'm just going to place that right there with some tape. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my other magnet. Okay. Place that down there. I'm going to put some glue on the back of that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just bring my little flaps in. Make them square like the box. Okay. Just like that. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and it makes a little mark there. Place that down there just like that. and then I can place a little bit of tape over that. Okay, now you don't have to place tape. If you have time, you can just let that dry, but due to I'm making a video, it's just easier for me to place tape over it and let it and then until I cover it. So that is how that is going to be. Now if you do not have magnets, what you can do is you can definitely just grab some of your ribbon. Okay, so I cut 2 pieces of ribbon at 11 inches, and I'm kind of staggering them and placing a piece of adhesive tape over them so they both are adhered together. And then I'm going to place it on that spine there. Okay, I'm not going to place it on the front part of the book. It's going to be placed on the spine. I placed it about a 1/2 inch from the edge there. Okay, and then you're just going to go ahead and adhere that down and burnish that in really good. And then you're going to do the same thing to the other spine area. You're going to go ahead and grab your ribbon and place it on that other side there. So once you place your papers on, then you can just go ahead and you can tie this. All right. The third option is to go ahead and you can, after you paper everything, then you can place Velcro on the inside of that. Okay. So you would place your Velcro here and then here. Okay. And then that would help also keep your little book closed. Okay, so there are 3 options for you to go ahead and keep your book closed. All right, so again, I'm going to go ahead and paper everything now that we have all of our little pockets and our little book base done and our lid done. We can go ahead and cover everything up with our paper, and I will be right back. Hey you guys, okay, so I've already papered my book, and I went ahead and papered the inside and all of the outside. When you do the outside, be sure to leave your ribbons or whatever that we attached to the spine here on either side. You're going to place your paper over that, okay? You're not going to bring them over here, because then you won't be able to close it, because you know, it's a trifold, so you'll want to leave your ribbons out on either side of your spine like this. Okay, so I went ahead and papered my little boxes too. Okay, and I also placed my tape all the way around the perimeter of each one. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and place these inside. Okay, so, gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take this tape off here. All right, so now I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm just going to put some glue right around that area where on top of the adhesive. Okay, and I just think it'll get a better hold, and we're able to kind of maneuver our box around a little bit, making sure that it's in the right spot. Okay, so there's that. I'm just gonna go ahead and go around that. Good. Okay, all right, so now this one goes on here, and you're just gonna go ahead and you're gonna fold this up. Okay, lay this flat down. All right, and I'm just going to bring it up to that fold. Okay, and then you're just going to go ahead and push down. Okay, just push it towards that and then press down. Alrighty, so there is that one. Yay! So we have this one laid down, and that looks beautiful. Oh my gosh. So yes, so I'm going to find my bone folder, and I'm just going to go ahead and go in and press down, burnish that down really well. making sure that everything's all good. Okay, make sure that you can close that up. Okay, and it's not on your score line. Alrighty, so there is that. Okay, so now it's the next one. Alright, now this one we're going to do the same thing. You're just going to add your glue all the way around the adhesive here. Okay, and I need to cover the bottom of my boxes. Okay, now this one you're just going to go ahead again, and I'm going to move these ribbons out of the way. You're just going to go ahead and you're going to sit that right in the middle part. Okay. Bring up both sides so you know that it's going to close up. Press down once you get it together. And go ahead, I'm going to just push this up a bit. See if it'll push up just a bit. Just want it even with your other box there. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then go ahead and push it down. Once you have everything even and where you need it to go, okay, just make sure it's not sitting on your score lines. Alrighty, and then you're going to go ahead and burnish that in. Go ahead and push that middle part down. Just like that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so there are our boxes, and now your book should close just like this. Okay, and then if you did ribbons, you could go ahead and you could tie it. Okay, just like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish papering my book, and then I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so there is our little finished book, and look at how cute it is, and that paper is absolutely gorgeous. So let me show you what the inside looks like. Here is the lid, okay, and I just went ahead and added a little topper on this from Spare Parts, and then I went ahead and stamped "For You" on the little label from the paper collection and added 2 brads to it. Okay, and then here I added this little cup of tea with the little, oh, so cute, oh my gosh, so pretty. And then the little bird in the front with the snowflake. And then we have, I went ahead and got these in, and we have 2 of these now. These are the little honey spoons that you can stir in your tea. So, and then I have my teas right here, my hot cocoa, and then of course my little instant coffees, hazelnut taster's choice. So this is super cute, and I will be sharing this with you guys, which I've already know that you've probably seen the walkthrough for the Winter Wonderland YouTube hop. So thank you all for joining me. I hope that you guys give this a try. Again, if you do make one, please give me a shout out. I would really appreciate it, and mention my YouTube channel and where you got the tutorial. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. I hope you all enjoy making this little box, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hey you guys, thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all of my videos.